Deep in Ironwood Prison, Donovan Deserthorne walked down the dark, winding steps to the lowest level. As he approached a cell, the guard sorcerer leapt to attention.
Is he awake?
Yes, sir.
Leave us. I have business to discuss with him.
But, sir, the headmaster...
Suddenly, the hallway grew darker than before, a pitch-black void consuming all of the light that illuminated the dungeon.
Yes, sir. Sorry. He's all yours.
The guard opened the cell door quickly before walking down the hall as the shadows receded. Donovan stepped into the dark cell.
Hugo won't say a word. He's a tough one to crack. You, on the other hand, I have a feeling you'll give me what I need.
What makes you think I'll help you?
Because if you do, I'll set you free.
Skarn leaned forward into the light, a smile growing on his face.
I'm listening.
Long ago, the world was at war. But then the 10 dragons arrived and changed everything. They brought peace to the world and gave us the gift of magic. Those who can use that magic are called sorcerers. But that is about to change. My name is Nova, and this is the story of how I became the first Warlock.
Warlock, Episode 25, Rayna the Red Dragon.
Nova stood mouth agape at Amara standing right before her in the doorway.
You're Rayna?
Keep it down!
Amara swiftly ushered Nova back into her room, firmly closing the door behind her.
How? Why? When?
Amara frantically tried to quiet Nova.
All right, yes, it's me. I'm guessing Akashima figured it out?
She's got the red orb and she knew you're... Oh, hang on.
Nova was unable to focus due to the frantic flashing of her tattoo. She stepped back into the pocket dimension, where Akashima stood waiting.
Invite her in here.
Look, I'm as shocked as you are, but are you sure you're...
Immediately.
Ahem.
Ugh, please.
You're still on thin ice. You want to destroy the world, remember?
We can talk later, just please bring her here.
Fine.
Nova opened her eyes and extended her hand towards Rayna.
Let me guess. She wants to talk to me.
Yep.
Phew, okay, here we go. It's been a while.
Nova and Rayna both entered the pocket dimension. Akashima, however, was nowhere to be found.
She was just here.
Without warning, a massive draconic eye materialized beside them. The figure gracefully receded, unveiling her truly majestic form. A colossal dragon composed of swirling stars and celestial nebulas. Noah stood in awe as she gazed on the lady's draconic form for the first time.
Whoa.
I've been with Nova for months, and you dare ignore me? The gall, the absolute disrespect to conceal yourself from me.
Hey.
Hey! A century of silence from you, and all you have to say is, hey?
I get that you're mad, but why don't we talk? Polymorph form to polymorph form. I promise, I'll explain. This is a little intense.
I think I'm gonna pass out.
Nova, please give us a moment to talk in confidence.
Gladly.
Nova stepped out of the pocket dimension and back into her own dormitory.
Weird. Amara's gone. I have no idea how that place works.
What the hell is going on out here?
Nova, was that Amara?
Ren and Briar walked down the hall into their dorm's common area.
Oh, Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Amara is Rayna.
Wait, what?
The lady found the password to her orb and she woke me up this morning, but Amara, this is confusing.
The red dragon? Nova, start over, please.
Whew. Okay, sorry. I just found this out. Amara is Rayna in disguise.
Suddenly, Amara reappeared next to all of them.
Ah!
Can you all keep it down? I don't want everyone to know that.
Where the hell were you?
I'll be right back.
Amara quickly poofed back into the pocket dimension.
So it is true. She really is Rayna. This is a lot to process.
I know. You know her best. How are you handling this?
I'm not sure yet.
And I'm guessing Miss Universe ain't too pleased.
You got that right. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in there, but I think they need to sort some stuff out. I don't want to get caught up in it.
Understandable. I just hope they don't keep us in the dark about everything. I think we all deserve an explanation.
Well, they might be a minute or two. Why don't we have some breakfast?
I'm on it. Omelets for everybody.
Ren, you're in high spirits.
Oh, I'm feeling so motivated this morning, you wouldn't believe it.
Glad one of us is.
We'll get through all this together, Briar. I have a good feeling about everything, even if, it's all been pretty terrible so far.
The three quietly ate their breakfast, processing what had just happened. Finally, Ren broke the silence.
I just thought of something.
What?
My goal was to fight and beat all of the pillars. And now I find out one of them is a frickin' dragon. Can you imagine how amazing that fight's gonna be? Oh, I can't wait. What level do you think Shorty is?
Well, she's a dragon, so probably higher than 20? I mean, she's ancient. She has centuries of experience.
Woo! I'm gonna have to get a lot stronger than I thought.
There's the Ren I know and love.
Look, that pipsqueak said she could train me to be even better than when I had Mist. And I'm taking her word on it.
I ain't lying, kiddo. And don't call me ancient.
Amara reappeared back in the room.
Amara.
Sorry, I couldn't tell anyone, not even you, Briar.
But why? You must be more powerful than all of the pillars combined. Why hide like this?
That's true. Headmaster might actually give me some trouble, though. But I care about this city. I've stayed close all these years, making sure it stays just the way I left it. Sure, it's got some problems, but Oakvale is still the same beacon of light that it was when I created it. I can't say the same about all the cities.
Cinderfall.
Yes, and that's our destination, eventually.
I want nothing to do with that place.
I know it's probably the last place in the world you'd like to visit, and it's not exactly vacation spot number 1, but that's where we'll find him. Orion Crosswell, the Bronze Dragon. Orion didn't found Cinderfall, but he lives in the mountains just outside the city.
What, another dragon? What, did you all just fake your deaths or something?
Not all of us, unfortunately. Orion is a bit of a wild card. It's possible he might not even help us at all, but it's worth a shot.
Wait, but Diamond said he's taken origins directly from dragons. Does that mean...
Yes, an origin can be given freely, but stealing one takes the dragon's life. It is the burden given to us by...
Amara, school security informed me that you are here. Are you leaving this morning?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Excellent. Please report to me before you embark. The tickets have been purchased under my name.
Will do.
Tickets?
Right. We don't have a ton of time, so why don't you all pack your bags and meet at the Tower Gate in an hour? Sound good?
I still have so many questions.
And I promise I'll answer them. We have a long journey ahead.
Amara stepped outside, leaving the three of them alone.
This has been an exhausting 24 hours.
I don't know about you guys, but I am dying to hit the road and start training.
Just try to take it easy on yourself, okay?
We all need to get stronger together. We don't stand a chance against them right now. Even Zarian couldn't beat one of them alone.
Oh, no, that reminds me. I'll be back in a bit. I need to take care of something.
We'll start packing. Want to meet back here?
If it's not too much trouble, can we meet at my house?
I'm gonna need your mom to pack some snacks for us. This sounds like a good plan to me.
Nova left their room and took the winding stairs to the faculty level. Her sorcerer escort waited outside as she pushed her way into Zarian's office. Tower security had cleaned the room after a thorough investigation. She stepped into the dark, quiet room.
She's gotta be here somewhere. Kaida?
A pair of big eyes peered down at Nova from a bookshelf. Kaida let out a small chitter.
Kaida, there you are. Are you okay?
The blink dragon suddenly appeared next to Nova, snuggling up to her.
He'll be okay, trust me. I have to leave for a little while, though. Do you want to come with us?
Kaida landed in Nova's arms.
Oh, how can I resist that face? I don't know what you eat, though, or how to take care of you.
Kaida simply stared at Nova.
Ah, well, we'll figure it out. Well, one thing off my list. Now, let's go see Zarian.
Kaida curled around Nova on her shoulders as they left the tower. Nova walked to the healing hall and up to Zarian's room, where he remained in a deep sleep.
He looks so peaceful.
Kaida let out a sad chirp.
Hey, Zarian. We're heading out with Amara today. Please wake up soon. We need you. I need you. Just come find us, okay?
He's doing well, Nova. I'm sure he's happy to hear your voice.
Will he wake up soon?
I just don't know. This is strong magic. The best we can do is hope that it wears off soon, or he fights his way out of it.
Could you do me a favor? Could you tell him to find us when he wakes up? Kaida's with us.
Of course. And safe travels out there. Here, take a few of these.
She handed Nova a pouch with 3 potions of healing.
Thank you. Take care of him.
After a brisk morning walk, Nova arrived at home, explaining the situation to Astrid.
If what you say is true about all of this, I don't want you going anywhere near that awful city.
It'll be okay, Mom. I'll have Ren and Briar, and we're traveling with a pillar. Trust me, after the other night, I think that's the safest place for me.
But how will I know you're okay?
I have an idea. Kaida can teleport anywhere she wants. I'll send you a letter once a week with her. Would that help you feel better?
Yes, but please promise me you'll be safe. I can't lose you too, Nova.
Nova pulled Astrid in for a hug. Astrid held her as long as she could, not wanting to let go.
You're growing up so quickly. I will be thinking about you every second of every day.
Come on in.
Hey, Mrs. R.
Hello, Mrs. Ravenwood.
You two take care of Nova, all right?
Ha! You saw her in the tournament. She's gonna be taking care of us.
She'll be safe with Amara. Trust me.
Why don't I pack you all a few baked goods for the road? I want you to have something to think of home while you travel.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Do you have any apple turnovers left? Ooh, or maybe a few of those raspberries.
Astrid led Ren into the kitchen to pack their bag.
You gotta admire it. Nothing keeps him down for long.
He's too much of a numbskull to realize how much trouble we're in.
We've got each other, Briar. That's all I need to keep me going.
Briar pulled Nova in tight for a hug. Letting go of all of the stress and pressure she'd been bottling up, she began to sob softly in Nova's arms. Nova simply held her.
Thank you, Nova.
I'm always going to be here for you. You know that.
I do.
I know it's not the best situation, but maybe this can be a little vacation for us.
I guess we can try to have a little fun.
Probably a lot of nice restaurants and cafes for us to explore. We deserve to kick back for a while, right?
Okay, now you're making this sound like a lot of fun.
It might be nice to spend some time together, but away from books and training. Just the 4 of us.
You and Ren are my best friends. I hope you know that.
We're in this together no matter what. I mean, we'll have to do a little training, though.
You promised. We're going to beat her together, too.
Wait, who are we fighting?
Ren walked back in the room with a mouth full of baked goods.
No one if we don't meet up with Amara soon.
We'll meet you outside. Come on, you dunderhead.
The two stepped outside to give Nova a moment with her mother.
I love you so much. Send me a message whenever you can.
I love you, Mom. I'll bring back some souvenirs, and I'll be thinking about you every day.
Astrid pulled Nova in for one more hug before seeing her out the door and down the road back to the city. As they walked to the tower, Nova spotted Balthazar and Xander leaving the front gate.
Salutations, Class Red. I heard what happened, Ren. How are you faring?
You know, I got a real good feeling about the future, so you better keep training, because we still need a rematch.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
How are you two?
It's strange. Kira and I didn't get along the best, but it still feels like we're missing part of the team. She might have been difficult at times, but...
You are a family.
Exactly.
How is Professor Rivers handling it all?
What have I done? I'm a failure of a teacher. I should just quit now and exile myself from Oakvale.
Not well. He'll be fine, though.
It's not your fault she left.
We know, but it's hard not to feel responsible. Like we didn't foster a growth environment for her or were strong enough as classmates.
Kira left because she wanted power, and Diamond must have promised it to her. So what happens to Class Blue now?
The tower has already found us a replacement third. We're on our way to meet her.
It feels weird. It's like we're replacing Kira without a second thought. It's not a great feeling, I can tell you that.
You two will be okay. Trust me.
Thank you, but I just don't know. Nova, will you do me a favor?
Of course, Balthazar.
If you see her on your journey, bring her back. Tell her we miss her.
I'll try my best.
Hey, weirdo.
Yes, Briar?
Go get stronger while we're gone, too. I wouldn't mind a rematch.
A soft smile appeared on Balthazar's face.
You're on.
There you are. Come on, let's go get your bags and get to the docks. We have to board soon.
Good luck, Class Red.
The students ran with Amara to the tower.
I know that face. You used your legacy, didn't you?
I can't tell much about their predicament, so I simply calculated one thing. The chances of them all returning safely.
And?
As far into the future as I can predict, only one of them is coming back.
Are you sure?
I am. 100%.
After grabbing their luggage, Class Red came dashing out of the tower gate, Amara leading the way.
Amara, the docks are the other direction. You're going away from the river.
Who said anything about taking a boat?
They ran down the cold and snowy streets until they reached their destination.
See, when you're a pillar, you get to travel in style.
We're flying in an airship?
They looked up a small docking tower to see an airship preparing to launch. It had a metal ship-like cabin underneath a massive rigid balloon, each side flanked by large propellers.
Wait, we're flying?
Oh, I haven't been on one of these things since I was a kid. These things go crazy high.
I don't know if...
These are totally safe. Don't worry about it. Plus, I know Featherfall, so we'll be fine.
Come on, I want to get a window seat.
Final call for passengers heading to Starshore. Final call.
Briar stood nervously looking up at the ship. Nova grabbed her hand.
Oh, Briar, this is going to be so fun.
We need to board. This is the last one for a month.
They made their way up the tower to the top, where a small wooden bridge connected it to the ship. A man was collecting tickets at the entrance to the main cabin. Nova excitedly handed them all four. The conductor's eyes narrowed as he looked at Kaida.
That little pet of yours better not be someone just polymorphing to save on airfare.
He ushered them in as he began to disconnect the bridge. The propellers began to power up, vibrating the whole craft with a loud whizzing. They made their way to their private cabin, Nova excitedly pressing her face to the window. Suddenly, they could hear the sound of roaring flame igniting overhead as the craft began to lift away from the dock. The airship climbed higher and higher as Oakvale slowly disappeared from view.
Oh, you have to see this, Briar.
I think I'm good over here.
You three are gonna love Starshore. Beaches, delicious food, friendly locals. The rest of our adventure won't be so easy.
And you're sure Orion will help us?
Absolutely. Well, 70-30. I haven't seen him in 100 years. I'm sure he's forgiven me. Since last time.
That's comforting.
I'm dying to start my training. Bronze Dragon, here we come.
Meanwhile, at Foundation headquarters, Emerald walked down a stone hallway, wooden doors leading to various bedchambers. As she reached the end, she paused for a moment before knocking.
I have news about Nova.
Enter.
Emerald pushed the door open as Diamond rested, seated in a chair near the fireplace. The flame in the room flickered as he sat in darkness. Facing away from her, he reached his clawed hand down to retrieve the mask from the table in front of him, placing it on his head. Emerald could see part of his face, covered in gold scales, disappearing beneath the diamond mask.
Nova has left the city. My contact informs me they've boarded an airship bound for Starshore.
Excellent work, Emerald. Walk with me to the great chamber.
Emerald helped Diamond to his feet as they walked down the hall, slowly increasing their pace.
You understand how important she is to our cause.
I will not lose her.
I will hold you to your word. Are you prepared for what comes next?
You know I can handle a dragon.
Our path will place you in conflict with Briar. That will be your true challenge.
I will deal with her how I see fit.
I have no doubt. But do not let your emotions interfere with our plans.
Of course not.
As they entered the Great Hall, the masks sat waiting. Diamond straightened and confidently took his place among them.
I am starving. Please give us something to do.
Your patience has been noted, Topaz. Sapphire, you will join him in search of the Bronze Dragon. Emerald and Onyx, I have a lead on the location of the Blue Dragon's orb. Tempest is within our grasp.
Glad to be paired with someone competent. Emerald, I hope you live up to your reputation.
I won't disappoint. I hope you live up to yours.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh, fantastic. I suppose you expect me to keep a leash on him?
No need to fret. I'll be on my best behavior.
Your best leaves much to be desired.
The Bronze Dragon is no friend of the other 9. It is possible he will give us his legacy willingly. Observe him. Treat with him if the opportunity presents, Sapphire. Perhaps we can retrieve Eruption without needless bloodshed.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Of course I'm stuck with you.
He has no living relatives. Most likely his orb has been destroyed as well. Topaz, I trust you will be able to find him.
I feel like I can smell him already.
Disgusting. Let's get this over with.
Sapphire placed his palms together, and in a flash of light, the two disappeared.
The two of you should gather your strength before departing. The Blue Dragon will be no easy foe.
Oh, wake me up when we're moving out.
I'll make the necessary preparations.
What about me? I refuse to let that brat get stronger than I am.
Diamond took a deep breath, turned his back on Ruby, and made his way steadily towards the door.
Follow me to the training ground, Ruby. You have much to learn.
Warlock, Episode 25, Rayna the Red Dragon. Nova is voiced by Claire Clausen. Ren, Balthazar, and Topaz by Nick Akins. Briar by Jackie Webb. The Lady in Darkness, Headmaster, and Astrid by Tamara Deering. Donovan by Greg Maupin. Xander by Jeremy Cobb. Mendel by Zachary Burrell. Emerald by Abigail Bailey Maupin. Sapphire by Tony Milder. Diamond by Brandon Meeks. Onyx by Alicia Espinoza. The Medical Sorcerer by Julia Estrada. Ruby by Shelby Villeneuve. Skarn by Matthew Quattlebaum. Rick by Isaac Otterman. Additional voices by Kyle Ware. Music and sound effects by Epidemic Sound. Special thanks to Wizards of the Coast. Check out our Patreon for ad-free early release episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and much more. If you are enjoying the show, please leave us a review on your preferred platform. Thank you.
Next time on Warlock. Class Red arrives in Starshore as their journey begins. But will it be the relaxing vacation that they hope for?
Hey, why can't we be in the next time?
Yeah, what gives?
I don't know, but you're more than welcome.
You're damn right. Episode 26, Starshore. The beach awaits.
On Warlock. That felt weird. You do it.
If you insist, on Warlock.